Hi, how are ya? How you doing? Foxman here. More prison architect, and please, don't be alarmed. Maybe you are alarmed, maybe you're not, I don't know. No, there is no prison here, but if you've seen the previous episode, you'll probably know why. I made a series, actually not even necessarily a series, I made one big mistake, and you know what, I went on way too long with it. Basically, I took out loans, just thinking whatever. Didn't think about the interest, I wanted to hurry up a previous prison, make it big and nice, and get it going quickly. That, it ended up, it's costing me more time. So let that be a lesson. Do it right the first time. If you don't have time to do it right the first time, then when are you gonna be able to do it again? Just saying. There's one moment of weakness and it's costing me all this, so I'm gonna redeem myself, and you're about to see the most badass prison of all time. Now, what I will say is you're probably watching this episode on October 6th or after. Now, this is the day. October 6th is when version 1 comes out. This is still Alpha 36. Unfortunately, I don't have an advanced copy of the final version where we get all that good stuff. So, anyways, that'll be next episode, probably, when we see all that good stuff. And I'm hoping it doesn't affect this prison that I'm about to build. If it does, what I will do off screen is just build the prison almost exactly as it is. Again, in case there's some kind of weird new features and stuff that require us to start a new prison, because that's essentially what happened when we went from alpha version 35 to 36. They added events and stuff like that, which you need to tick off, enable when you create a prison. Apparently there is kind of like a command you can change in the save file, but you know what, I just wanted to start a new prison previously anyways. So continuing with that theme, we're starting a new one. But I actually like this a lot more, and as you can see, I've already planned some of this out off screen. I just wanted to do this, take a little more time to do it, and I really wanted to watch The Departed. So, I just did that, and now we're actually going to build the prison, and it should go by a fair bit quicker because we've got all the planning. I was able to take into consideration stuff a little more rather than doing it on the fly as I do have a bit of a tendency to do. So I'm gonna let's just quickly walk through this before we start building stuff. You can see the administration area here with offices. We're gonna have a staff room, security room. Up here is gonna be a little kennel for the doggies, and here, while it might be oversized now, is the armory. And as the prison gets larger and larger, it'll be nice to have a larger building here. Reception here for people coming in, getting searched and all that. You can see the design of the cell blocks. I've just got 2 laid out here. To get a third, I will need to expand the land, which should be fine. The way I've done it here too, some of these might look like rooms, but back here is actually the yard, and it's going to be a fenced area separating the yard for each cell block, so that basically only 10 dudes, you can see 10 cells, will be in the yard. And my logic for that is that if there's like a fight breaks out or something like that, I can quickly close off a cell block and keep it isolated so that only 10 prisoners are fighting or whatever at a time, rather than have one large yard where potentially 100 dudes are gonna, riots can break out pretty quickly. So trying to keep things a little more isolated, a little more controlled is my intent there. And as well, this room in the front of the cell block will be a canteen. Again, just trying to keep things a little more isolated there, and then the cells in between. This area here is where I'm going to initially start putting all those other things like the kitchen, laundry room, classrooms, so on and so forth, and it'll expand out this way as necessary. So we'll have the one kitchen, and it'll serve multiple canteens. Eventually, probably when I get up to so many canteens, I'll have a second kitchen. I don't want to have like one giant kitchen. I'd rather have, one kitchen in one area and then another kitchen closer to the other canteens that's going to be serving, just to cut down on the time it takes for the dudes to walk the food back and forth. Efficiency. We want to be efficient and all that stuff too. And this area here, for the most part, is going to be our forestry area like it was previously. And we'll have, I gotta mark it, but there will be the export area here. So that's kind of why I want the forestry here, so it's nice and quick to transfer goods back and forth. And I will be building like a workshop or something in here, and I haven't laid it out. But eventually I will have the visitation and parole will be right here as well, so that, visitors coming in, they don't have to go all the way through the prison and stuff. It's pretty close to reception and the entrance, so visitors can be here, and same thing for the parole. And while that will cut into our forestry, as I expand downward, I'll just continue the forestry. So it'll be pretty much like all the way along here. So we should have plenty of room for the forestry and all that good stuff. And then, of course, I will have the perimeter walls, 2 layers of them. But to start, I'm just going to do the fence pretty much. And then we have this 3rd layer, which will just be fence. So you've got these 2 blocks wide for dogs and guards and whatnot to kind of go around and sniff and make sure there's a bit of a line of defense before we get to the perimeter wall. So that's the gist of it. I don't want to talk about it too much. I think maybe we just get going on some of this hot action. First things first, we need to get an office set up for the warden. So I'm going to start with building this foundation here. And let me also lay out the fence. I'm going to do a little bit of the... Here's what I'm going to do here. Just because it costs so much. Look at that. Like, that's a few $1,000s right there for the perimeter. But I just wanted to get that started. The perimeter wall is there. The area in between these perimeter walls will not be accessible at all. This is the only weak spot, essentially, where the perimeters don't connect, right? Where people come in and out of the prison. So, just something to keep in mind. And then for now, the rest of this area is going to be a fence, but we'll slowly transition into the perimeter wall. So I'm going to speed this up, let these guys get going. Most of these will be, whatchamacallums, the large jail doors with servos, but until I get a servo... What the hell? Oh, shit, I just realized I removed the, the delivery area and the export area and all that stuff, because they were kind of offset, so let me put those in now. I was like, why are these trucks going... Just keep going through, because they don't have an area to stop and offload their goodies. Let's do it like... We'll just start with deliveries there. Exports will go like so. Actually, let's get rid of 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll just put garbage here for now. There we go. Now let's get her going. There, they can stop. Where's my staff at? What? Huh? Apparently, that's weird. I didn't fire the workmen, but because of the whole delivery thingy, maybe they... interesting. Anyways, I don't care. Whoa. What? Wait a minute. Where the hell did my money go? What? I didn't... Huh? I did not spend... 30,000? What the hell? Okay, I don't know what happened there. I'm not starting another prison right now, though. Okay. Interesting. Well, first, I don't know if that puts me at a severe disadvantage. I don't really care. Let's turn that off. I'm not starting another prison right now. I'm definitely not taking it alone. Let's get some of this grant shit going on, though. Did I really spend? It's possible. Okay. Build 2 offices, hire... Okay, so we definitely want to do that. That's weird as heck, man. Okay. Materials. This area here is actually going to be, like, our little... whatchamacallit? Power station slash... is there a tree there? Oh, there's a tree there. Okay. Dismantle this guy too. Yeah, and that can expand upwards this way as we go if we need it. I don't know, I haven't thought too much about that. Okay, seriously guys. The fence is looking great, but I actually want you to get rid of these trees. Okay. Objects. Utilities. I don't think... should be good. Okay. Let's get some electricity going just so we can light this sucker up. Let's go up like so. There you go. Actually, I'll continue it down this way for these guys. And let me think about this for one more moment. Alright, we'll go like so for now. Okay. Seriously, what happened with that? Was that the weird glitch? Or did I spend that much money on... Because I had to hire all those guys back. Maybe that was it. No, that wasn't it. Okay. Well, I'm going to be reviewing this video later, and I'm like, oh, it's so simple. Either that, or I'm just going to be like, oh, that really was a glitch. Okay. Definitely don't want this causing issues. So let's get another one of these bad boys on right now. One thing I'm going to be doing with this armory, because we're not going to be able to use it right away anyways, is I'll use it to meet the holding cell slash shower thingies to get the basic detention center, and then I'll remove them because there's going to be a shower in each cell, and the holding cells I don't like to have in general. So yeah, let's let me see materials. No foundation, brick. How much is this going to cost me? Showyard, kitchen, canteen, at least 2 guards. This I should be able to start. Actually, you know what? Let's definitely get walls going. I need to get the office for the warden. So let me do this. I want the doors to be there. No point building walls if we're going to be tearing them down. Save a little bit of cash. I might as well build these guys out. I'll build this foundation and the reception in a tiny bit. I at least want to get the administration center going first. It really... I feel like I did actually somehow lose 20,000. I know that may seem silly. It doesn't make any freaking sense. It's okay. You know what? I just want to make it harder on myself. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is make it harder on myself. That was a, you know, bastardization of all I want to do is have some fun. Dun, dun. Okay, we can speed this up a little bit. Rooms, I will mark not visitation as office. This will be the warden's office. Objects, we need a desk. Oopsies. Like such. Filing cabinet. Chair and a door. And you know what? I don't make use of windows enough. I'm gonna put a window right there. These windows. They cost $200. Screw it. Oopsies. Okay, come on. I guess they go like that. And that's one thing I'm gonna be. The way that I've designed the cells too is that they all have kind of a wall next to nature, I guess, if you will, so that I can put a window in and we can truly get a 10 out of 10 rating for these cells. So yeah, that's what I'm doing there. Let's connect. Let me think about this. Just go like this for now. 3 and 10, and we'll do this guy while we're here. Okay, so now let's get rid of planning. Build 2 offices, hire warden, unlock finance. All right, well, first staff, warden, boom. Now he can start researching finance. Then we'll be able to hire an accountant. I guess while he's doing that, I will build the second office for the accountant. Not what? I don't want to drain. Here we go. And a door. Actually, maybe I should just put doors on all these guys now. Yeah, there's definitely something funky going on with the... What the hell is this? Steel? What? Okay. With the money situation. I don't know. We'll make do. We'll make do. Especially once I get the administration center done. That's an extra 5,000. That will help me build some shit. Once I get the accountant, then I can research the extra grant as well. Which will help me have 3 grants, get a little more cash up front. I'm not taking loans. I ain't making that same mistake. And if I do, it's just going to be a couple grand, not like 50 grand or whatever the heck I did last time. Because there's some very easy grants we can get going right out of the get-go that'll boost us a lot of money. So we're not even going to have prisoners for the first little while, but we'll still be making money from all these grants. All right, so now staff, accountant, boom. There you go. I didn't mark it as an office, of course. There you go. So that's done. Get her working on extra grant because it only costs $500. My drink here was blocking the corner of my screen. Okay, grants. So staff well-being is an easy one to do because I just need a couple couches and such. And vending machines, and then I'll hire the guards, and then I'll fire them immediately because I don't need them bringing down my cash flow for the first while. So this room is going to be our staff room, kind of central to the administration building, and then all we really need is some couches. I don't need this many, but I like it. Same for the drinks. Get those in, then I'll hire the guards, and then I'll fire the guards. First day on the job. Welcome, you're fired. Okay, finished that. So now, let's just slow it down a bit. Staff, guard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we go reports, staff. There. So now our cash flow's gone back up to 420, so we gotta blaze it. I can do another grant, and maybe she is finished. Has she finished researching? No, she hasn't. So I'll definitely do health and well-being. Yeah, we'll get that one going. That gives us a little cash. And now let me think here. Build a medical ward. Hire at least 2 doctors. Hire psychologist. Well, you can start researching that. Oh, we got the extra grant. That's great. I'll get you to do the bank loan just in case I need to get going on that. So let's see what other grants I can take out. I don't want to take out education and reform. I really don't. Let's just go with what we've got for now. I'm going to build the foundation here. I'm going to build a temporary medical ward in here, as well as, you know, a shower and a holding cell. This should actually be big enough to do most of those things. So let's do the foundation. Here we go. Let's see. We'll just do a single cell door to keep it nice and centered. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We'll do a staff door, so these guys can open it pretty easily. Sorry, my little laptop, which is recording all my audio, is getting pretty loud. It's fine. You guys, I don't think you can hear it, because I got the gain on this microphone turned down way low. It's my attempt at rapping. I should get another capacitor going pretty soon, and that means I should just do it now before it's too late. Because with the events, this power station could catch fire if it's overloaded, or in the extreme case, there's an extreme scenario for all events, it could blow up and cause damage to nearby buildings and such. It doesn't do that if you have like 20 or fewer prisoners or something to that extent, so I really don't need to worry about it, but still it's just a good habit to get into, of making sure we're not causing it to trip. So did I turn off intake? Let me just, yes I did. Okay, also let me read his stupid ass letter, shred it. Okay, so first things first, I need to, let me pause it. Psychologist needs an office. Let me do this. Oh, I want the desk. Chair. The clone tool would be nice right about now, but it's not absolutely necessary for offices. They're pretty easy to do. This is office for the psychologist. And then build a medical ward, which can be pretty small. In the back here, we'll just do that right now. Hire at least 2 doctors. Just go like this. And, oh shoot, that means we need to research health. So let's get this guy going on this. I'll build the area for the medical ward until we actually have the doctors. I can't really do diddly squat. I'm also going to fire some of these workmen because they're eating into my my cash flow, and since that whole hiccup with not having a lot of money for whatever reason, I don't want to risk it. But we can do the, let me get prepped for the whatchamacallit, showers and the holding cell. Holding cell has to be 5 by 5, if I remember correctly. 5 by 5. Okay. Enclosed, surrounded by walls and doors. Okay. You know what? Let's just do it right. Actually, let's make it this whole, almost this whole room. We'll go like this. And then we'll build the shower somewhere over here. Where's our shower? We'll go like this for the shower. And let's just do a temporary, do it like that. Objects, shower head can go right there. And the holding cell, I think I should actually do a wall. It probably won't let me unless I do a wall anyways. So let's go like this. Objects. Put a staff door there. There we go. And we need a toilet and a bench. Oh, well, then you guys... This should be fine. We'll put the toilet right in the corner there. Again, it's only very temporary. Objects. Toilet. You're not a toilet, you're a table. And a bench. One bench should be fine. Okay. Is he done? Staff. Psychologist. We got you. That's good. I think he's researched health. That's good. Okay, let's just slow it down a little bit. Rooms, infirmary, you go there. You need one medical bed or two? I think one should be fine. And I'm going to be dismantling all this stuff. Anyways, this is nice though, doing it all in here. And then we can dismantle this stuff, keep it in storage. Ah, which reminds me. Materials, how much money do I have? 12,000. Okay, that's fine. We're about to get 10,000 more. So this goes here. This is the storage area. Rooms. Storage. I can never find half of these rooms. There we go. And I'll just start with a staff door for now. Why did they not build a fence there? I guess I didn't mark it. I should finish the rest of the fence before I forget. Let's go along there to start. Holding cell. No canteen. Oh, that's fine. Staff. 2 doctors. 1, 2. And then I can fire them immediately because they are not the cheapest. Here we go. Okay, build a yard. Actually, perfect. Materials. Fence is going to go like so. Objects, large door, goes there. Rooms. See how quick this is going when you've got kind of a plan of how you're going to do things? It's quite nice. And I can take some more grants. My Hugh grants. Until I do the basic detention center, we're not going to have access to most of these, so I guess I should do that. Canteen, kitchen. Kitchen I'll do in here. But first, I'm going to do the, let me slow it down a little bit. I'm going to do the canteen in here, because that's where it's going to go. Canteen, serving table, bench and table. Serving table will fit nicely here. And then table, I'll put one like shit. I don't know if this will... Yeah, that should work. Then we'll do one like that. Hopefully that should work. And then I'm going to, while they're building this business, let's get our... Golly me. Build some walls. Let's just go like this. There we go. For these cells. Now, I'm pretty much just gonna do like 10 out of 10 cells for everybody from the start. I could have like, you know, a block of cells that are graded for guys that deserve cells like 3 out of 10 or 5 out of 10, but to me that almost just seems like more work and more hassle and whatnot. So I'm just going to give everybody 10 out of 10 start, and I'm going to be bringing in like maximum security from the start as well. So I want to limit the reasons for them to like friggin' flip out and start killing people. So yeah, that's my my logic there. Let's start as well with the foundation for here. Again, this is going to expand a fair bit. What do I need? Let's keep it... Well, how much is this actually going to cost? We're gonna use all of this anyways. So you know what? Screw it. Let's build this. Like I said, it's gonna be a little while before we actually bring any prisoners into the prison. I'm gonna be making all my money from grants, but that's okay if we are strategic enough. If we plan well enough ahead, it shouldn't be a big deal. Should not be a big deal. Do build a fence? Yes. Okay. Again, I thought I told them to build a fence along here. Maybe I didn't. I did fire a bunch of guys, so maybe they're the ones assigned to build this fence. And then they're like, oh, fuck it, he fired me, I'm out of here. I do need to do this. Let's do that. Kitchen, and then, of course, last I will hire 2 guards, hire 2 cooks, and then I will fire them so they're not dipping into our cash flow. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of my drink. Soon I will build the reception here. Now let's speed this up. Let's look at some of these things. Maintenance I do want to get going. And yeah, for groundskeeping and all that stuff. Education psychology. I should hire a security guard so we can start expanding stuff. Utilities. Let's just continue this guy right on through down here. Should be good enough. I'm gonna have to watch and make sure we don't go tripping ourselves. Once we connect all these lights, that's actually gonna take up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3 is 21. I think each light takes up like 21 out of, or it takes out one, I don't know what the power rating on these. It's like each notch here, each capacitor adds like 50, let's call them 50 watts for argument's sake or whatever. Each light, I think, takes 1 watt. So it adds up pretty quickly. I don't know if that was the case here. Maybe I'm wrong. I kind of hope I'm wrong. I hope they take up less. All right, so kitchen. Let's just do it very... let me think about this. Let's keep it basic. Materials. 1, 2. Let's make it longer than wide. Okay, objects. Wait, material room. I'm going to do the other wall in a second. Let me just mark it out first. Like that. I mean, that might be big enough. We need a cooker. Fridge and all that good stuff. Let's put the table kind of, actually, maybe that's a good spot for the table. And then we'll put the fridge. No, we'll put the cooker close-ish. We'll put the fridge right next to it. And then I'll put the sink on the other side. There. That's not so bad. It's even bigger than it needs to be. But we've got room for expansion. Should I reduce the size? Actually, no. Let's let me fix this guy up. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Let's go like this. Objects, not objects, walls. Put up the wall. And then let's get all these good utilities and such connected. I'll bring you in like such. I guess we gotta go like that. For the water, let me see here. Will this work? That's like perfect. So we can do a distance of 35 small pipes. before we get to the large pipe. So 34. That's actually perfect. Worst case, I just move it to this wall and then switch like the cooker and the fridge to this wall. But we should be good. So we got our kitchen, and let's hire these guys because technically the sink, that's the thing, is like, oh, it's got to have a sink. It doesn't have to have a sink connected to the friggin' water, the pipeline. So we can hire 2 guards and 2 cooks, and then I'll fire them immediately. Staff, so we're at 875 when I fire these guys. Look at that, we went up 1155. Okay. We have no grants now. But since we did the basic detention center, now I can do a few things. Cell block A should be easy enough to do. And prison maintenance. This one's easy enough to do. Visitation rights or security. Security chief, hire 10 guards, unlock patrols. Oh yeah, that one's easy to do too. Okay. So first things first. Oopsies. How long until I can get the clone? I want to do the clone right now. I need a foreman. Let's hire a foreman. So we got to build an office. Rooms. Office. The foreman can have this office. Objects. There we go. Our chair. Filing cabinet. And there you go. Okay, you guys can speed up. Build him his office. I really want to get a janitor too to clean up all this shit. That's the thing. The game makes you like want to hire a janitor. It's unrealistic how quickly this stuff gets dirty, especially when there aren't even people in here. I'm fine with it. It just really makes me want to clean this place up. All right, slow down. Staff, foreman. Red foreman is my foreman, and he'll stick a foot up your ass if you don't do what he tells you. Actually, another thing I want to do, just in case, is this. Oh, we got almost $50,000. So I'm going to attach a couple capacitors. Because look at, we're on the last notch on our belt there. We need a bigger belt. That's what I'm going to do. Let's keep that open for now. So he's working on cloning, and then it sounds like he's going to clone some sheep. Let's do it like that. You can do micromanagement and then prison policy. We need to get deployment. I need a security chief for that. All right, well, let's actually do another office then, one by one. There we go. Objects. Getting quite good at this, eh? Oopsies. There you go. And one thing, actually, I'll let them do this because I've only got 6 dudes working for me. You know what? It's 5 apparently. Let's get back up to 8. I'm going to demolish all this stuff. Dismantle all these guys. This is only temporary, as I said. And then rooms. There we go. There, look at that. We're producing a lot of power. One thing I will do, just because I really like it, and it's only a small area. Let's get some grass going in both of these. Groundkeeping and cleaning, so he's gonna do that. Then we'll hire the janitors and the gardeners, and I'll probably actually keep some of them on, maybe just one. I don't know, because I don't want to eat into the cash flow too much. We're already doing that with more of these guys that we hire. So staff, I need my security chief. Look at that, legit. So hire 10 guards, unlock patrols through that shit. So deployment, and then we'll do patrols. All right, it's going good. I mean, it's moving. We're not having to wait for shit. Well, we're sort of waiting, but not too much. And you know what? I will now do the last office. This will be for the lawyer when we eventually get him. So let's just get this set up nice and early. There you go. There you boys go. It's getting really dirty though. I do want to hire a janitor. Cleaning. Okay, so we're almost there. As soon as he does that, I'm gonna hire a couple dudes. Even if we have a negative cash flow for a bit, it'll be okay. It's just something I want to keep an eye on. Janitor. 1 and 2. And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Groundskeeping and hire a gardener. So that'll give us an extra 5,000. Then we'll get 10,000 from the security dealio. Cell block capacity to 1,500. So materials, no, foundation. Let's do this. There we go. And can I clone? Yes, I can clone. I'll let them build the foundation first, and then I'll start cloning the individual rooms and such. It's going good though. I like this. I'm liking it. I am liking it. I'll let them finish the big foundation, and then we'll get going on some more fence line here. A lot of fence to do. Did you get her done? There you go. Good job, boys. Get that guy going. Why is it not lit? Okay, there. They're installing the light bulbs. Good on you, mate. Planning. Just slow it down a tiny bit so I can catch my thoughts. I'm going to do like the 2 model rooms, and then I can start cloning based on that. Although windows, I'll just get those out of the way. Right now, I'll put them by where the beds are gonna go. Yeah. So then you have that fresh air cascading over their naked bodies during the night as they sleep. Actually, they better not be sleeping naked. Well, they might. I don't really care. It's actually easier because then they can't conceal their weapons and shit. That's what they should do. They should have the first ever naked prison. I'm sure it's not gonna help rehabilitation in the slightest. Might be the other way, but at least it's harder to hide like shanks and such, you know? Alright, so we need a lot of stuff to get a 10 out of 10 prison cell. That can go there. Put the toilet there. We need the shower head to go here. I'd like to put the desk. Where's the desk at? Just do a search for it. Oopsies, wrong way. There we go. The desk can go there. Chair. Radio. TV. Library bookshelf thingy. Bookshelf. That's it. Now I just need a drain. Oopsies. Put a drain there. Actually, similar to the windows, I'll just do all the drains now. And of course, we'll need a jail door. Okay. I forgot to do all of the piping. But let me think here. What's the best way to go about this? What if I go here to like there? I don't know, that's like... Actually, let's go up to here, because that's 30 meters, so that's still fine. And we've got a bit more distance for the large pipe. You'll see what I'm gonna do in a minute here. Okay, and then we need to go like there, the toilet. I think that'll work. And we'll do the same thing here. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. One by one, and we're done there. Now let's get a large pipe that's gonna go right here, as close to the perimeter wall as we can get it, because you can't move the utilities through the perimeter walls, because they get like, yeah, they gotta dig way deep down into the earth, so you can't pass through. Let's just sell this shit. All right, hire a gardener, staff, gardener. I'll just hire one for now, actually. Hire 10 guards, assign 3 patrol routes. Well, let's do the patrol routes and then I'll hire the guards. Guard patrols. I'll do 1 like so. And then we'll do the same thing here. And then I'll just put 1 here for now. I'm going to get rid of these patrols for now. Although these 2 in there I'll probably keep. But, for now, we just want to get this shit going. What am I doing? No. We want to go to staff. So we need to hire 10 guards total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And of course I want to get rid of them because look at our cash flow. That ain't good. There we go. 35. It's okay. It's okay. The gardener, he was the one who almost set us over the edge. And let's get rid of these guys. I'll do them again later. It's no biggie. Nice. Did they... Utilities... Oh, they're still building all this shit. Okay, I was like, why? I thought they hooked up the piping. They didn't. Well, they're gonna. Prisoner capacity 15, which will be easy enough once I get these 2 cells done. Then I can copy and paste. Visitation rights. Government security. So assign 2 dog handlers and 2. So that one is pretty easy to do. Visitation rights as well. Pretty easy. Let's get both of these guys going on. Gonna give us some good cash. Shoot. Let's build the other cell though first. Basically mirroring the other one that we just almost have finished. Rooms. Let me actually. This might make it easier. Objects. There we go. That chair, the bookshelf goes there. Sorry for the extreme close-up, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Is that everything? Logistics, room quality. So that's a out of 10. We've got everything there. The size, 16 squares. It's got an outdoor window, and it's got all the items. Above average. The average will be 10, so it won't be above average. It's literally the only... Well, this... Actually, it is above average, because this one is technically labeled as a cell, and it has nothing. I gotta do the door itself, and all that, but... I want them... Okay, let's... I thought I was on 3 times. I'm silly. Finish... this piping. I dare you. I dare you to finish it. I could hire more dudes, but I didn't want to. So 2 dog handlers assigned to armed control. No, not armed. Armed guards, not armed control. So I need to do my area for my dog kennel. So I'll do that there. And our large door. Bam. Do this. Actually, there's supposed to be a door there. And a door there. Okay. Room. Where's the kennel? I gotta find the kennel. Where's the doggy? Where's the doggy? Infirmary. You require dogs. What? Oh, yes, that's right. My bad. An armory. Okay. So these guys need actual jail cell doors, which we can arrange. There you go. And now I should be able to clone. I'm just gonna go like this. So that'll include the door. I have enough money? Yeah. Okay, get that one side done. We'll do the second side, and then we'll get started on all this malarkey in the other dude. It's going all right. Visitation room. I'm going to build here anyways. I'm just thinking how I want to do it. Let me see here. Planning. Walls. Actually, objects. Visitor table. That's a 3x2. How many of those guys do I actually want? And how do I want them arranged? Let's get like 4 going. 4, so I want 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? Foundation is going to be starting here. A bit larger than I need. Just thinking. Like, sorry, 1, 2. That should be good. I'm gonna be adding on. I'm gonna have the parole room and stuff like that. Actually, this is a very large visitation room, visitors room. Objects. Large door. Actually, we'll just do the small door so we can keep it centered. Wait a minute. Nope. Let me see here. Yeah. Because it's going to share this wall. You'll see. You'll all see. Okay, go. Finish it. There you go. Okay, let's slow it down a bit. Room, visitation. There you go. And hopefully I did my math correctly. I want there to be a decent amount of space. Yeah. Just so, you know, the tables aren't too close. I wanted room around them. I could have made it shorter, but then I was like, I want to use the same wall. I want to continue the wall. Clean lines and all that stuff. And I could have made it a bit narrow, but I was like, you know. Give us some options. At least we can fit a couple more tables in here in the future if we really want. Common room, we'll just put at least a temporary one in here to meet the demand. Room type kennel, we can do that now. And armory, he's still researching, I think. Am I right? almost done. Good stuff. Okay. How much money we got? We're doing all right. This is good. This is good. I'm much happier about this. Planning. Let me just get rid of these lines here. Cells. Let's get to cloning. We'll clone you, I guess. This will bring us up to 10. And then I can go like this for these dudes. Which money do I have? Got enough. Okay. And then I just go like this. And then this will be 16. So one more than we need. I'm gonna... should I just do... Yeah, let's just do these guys all right now. We got 20. Make it easy. Objects. I forgot to put a door here. And I gotta do the fencing here. We should be good. Actually, let's get this... Oopsies. Interior fence as well. These guys are gonna be busy for a little while. Let's kick it up. Kick it up a notch. I gotta pee, guys. Really gotta pee. And I'll copy the canteen in a minute as well. So kennel. I think they got armory is good and done now. How much money do I get for 15,000? Okay, well I definitely want to put in some dog crates. One there, one there. These only cost 100. I'll put 3 in for now, even though I only need 2. I'm only gonna hire 2 guys. And then this needs weapon rack, guard locker, table. Okay, we'll do a couple weapon racks here. They cost $1,000, so I don't want to overdo it. Shit, I need to hire 2 guys. Table, I don't know. Put a table here and here for now, and then we'll put a guard locker on either side. Should do it. Common room should be easy enough. We'll just mark a room in here somewhere. I'll be moving this. I just really want to get the demand out of the way. Pool table can start there. How many? I've already got TVs in the actual the cell, so that works. And then phone booths. I like to put them out here anyway, so let's do... Let me think here. I'll do 4. Guess I better do the same over here. They do cost a pretty penny, but it's okay. These guys only cost 100. Get this all out of the way. Oh, did I get the... Yeah, I got the thingy. Okay. Hurry up and finish these cells, man. I'm getting a little low on cash. We're at 11 out of the 15 necessary. So let's set up the patrols while I'm waiting. Dog patrol. Again, I'm going to remove these immediately, but we'll put one like here. We'll put one here. Oopsies. And then the guard patrols, I don't know, we'll put one just here temporarily and freaking here. Okay, we'll hire them and then we'll fire them. The dogs I will definitely want to have. The thing with the armed guards is that they will make some of the prisoners feel suppressed. And that's not always good, because if they feel suppressed, then they're going to do some crazy stuff. But at the same time, if you don't have armed guards, like, massacres can happen. But dog crate. These my workers are busy. There we go. Oh no, that's a cleaner. Go finish the cells. Put the dog crates in. Once they finish these cells, we should be good. Oh, there's the pool table. What? Did I not need the pool table? I don't know. Okay, let's look at our grants, because I get another one. Oh, subblock, please. So that's 50. Although, laundry, kitchen, cleaning cupboard. Assigning 3 workers doesn't mean you need 3 workers actually working in there. That's the thing. So I'm going to take up this guy. And we'll build a little cleaning cupboard and all that good stuff. We do need a laundry anyways. Oh, shoot. So maybe I'll do... I don't know. We can do a laundry over here. Materials. Walls. We'll do it pretty much the same size as the kitchen. And the cleaning cupboard has to be 3 by 3. So we can just do this. Again, most of this is quite temporary, but it will work at least for having 20 dudes. Oh yeah, I forgot. The fence. They're working on the fence. All the live long day. My little gardener's keeping things nice and clean. Alright, 42,000. We're making bank. Seriously though, if you want to hurry up with these cells. Man, you're so slow, dudes. You know what? Screw it. I'm hiring 2 more guys. Yes, it's eating into... I've got a negative cash flow, but it's okay, because we got so much bank balance right now that I can live with it. Did I set up those? Okay. I'm gonna wait till they put the walls in before I actually mark the rooms. Here we go. So what do they need? Oh, no canteens. Oh, that's what... Alright. That's fine. Let's get a canteen going. Let's clone this guy. I meant to do that anyway, so... There you go. You happy? I probably will put a door right here, just so I can lock down the canteen and all that shit. But we'll save that for a rainy day. Materials, grass. There you go. Another thing I want to do before we build... Oh, look at the perimeter walls. Completely covered in shit. Before these are actually closed with, whatchamacallit? Real perimeter walls. Let's get this gravel in here, so we have something nice to look at. I thought I told you to put a gosh dang fence right there. There you go, buddy. Good job. I'll fill it all with gravel. I should get the reception going. Materials. Foundations. Get the reception going. Jail door will be there and there to start. Okay, now we can get started on these rooms. Man, there's so much to do. So much. Cleaning cupboard and the laundry require prison labor. Ah, of course. Get researching that. I'll get you to research intelligence and a little costly, but we'll get the legal out of the way right now. Okay. There we go. Rooms. This is the reception. Let's get a bunch of tables and a desk and all that good stuff. Objects. Desk. And a chair. For said desk. And a bunch of tables. It's overkill on the tables, but you know what? I don't really care. They're cheap. Oh, okay, so now we've got this. We can do hire dog handlers. 1, 2. And armed guard. 1, 2. Now I can fire because they cost a lot. There we go. And you know what? Oopsies. I'm going to get rid of their deployments. Dog patrol. For now. And the armed guard. And I'll do them later where I actually want them. Although the dog patrols are pretty much all on the perimeter. Okay, let's keep going with the fence. Let's get this outer fence going. And materials, gravel. Let's fill it all in. Gonna cost money. But we got the money. What can I do now for grants? Max security, so we gotta do this sooner rather than later anyways. Max, yeah, let's do this. Cell block B will require us to expand our land. I could do for 20,000, but then it's gonna require, so these each hold 10. So I'd have to build 3 more. And that costs money. That costs the cash. Cash money. Okay. Laundry should be researched. Or not researched, the prison labor should be researched, so I can do this now. Okay. Laundry machine. We'll put in like, I don't know. Let me see here. $1,000. We'll put in 3. And then I'll go like this, 2, 3, and just spam it with 6 of these guys. So deployment, nope, not deployment, logistics, prison labor. Ah, shit, utilities. There you go. There you go. Prison labor, we can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I need a door for the cleaning cupboard. Let's do this guy. I need to get metal detectors going like crazy, so I definitely want to do that before we get dudes in here, and same with the servos. So we can keep the strain on the guards at a minimum. So I should be able to... There we go. I'm actually gonna remove that for now. Shit. Something I didn't think about. Let's see how far I can actually get. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 3 plus. Let's go like this. That'll be fine. Get those guys good and connected. Body armor, tasers, all this stuff. Okay. Tasers and body armor for sure. CCTV cameras. Oh, so we actually need to do the surveillance as well. That's fine by me. Rooms, security. It's gonna be this guy. This is nice, and look at how much we've done. Like, this is a very dense episode in terms of, you know, building. I like it. I like it a lot. And then once they do that, build CCTV monitor, utilities. Of course, I can't build any of that stuff yet, but soon enough. So while they're waiting for these things to unlock, we'll just finish our fence. I'm gonna leave 1 block for now until I completes the gravel inside. I would love to do perimeter walls, but they're so expensive. So expensive. Oh, we're actually in the positive again. Didn't notice. Alright, good job, boys. Hurry up. Take your sweet freaking time. I should actually do this as well for now. I'll put a door there. And same for you. There'll be a... No, there won't be a door there, but there'll be a door there. There'll be a door here for forestry stuff. You'll see. You'll all see. Okay, and I can do this as well. Get all these planning lines out of the way. Okay. I suppose I can do this. And this. It's looking good. Lock, body armor. What are you waiting for? Hey, I told you to do body armor before surveillance. Oh, maybe it's because I did tasers, and then I said body armor, and then I did surveillance. So if surveillance takes priority over body armor. That doesn't matter. I needed to do both. I just don't know why they don't have it as a requirement here. Like, if I'm being told to build CCTV stuff, then it should tell me to unlock the surveillance. It's all good. It's all good. Let me think here. Objects. Actually, a single jail door will be fine. We want a double one here. And a double one. Do I want it here? Yeah. Put a double one there as well. And I actually want two here. So many doors. Interlocking. Okay. Now we can finish our fence. Right about here. Good stuff. Utilities. When do I get servos again? Remote access. That's definitely what I want to get going on right now. And do I need to do taser rollout? No. Not yet. That's a separate thing, I think. Alright. But for now, until there are prisoners and stuff, all the doors are open. So the servos can wait a little bit. Let's take a look at our grants. Of course, I always forget to. Prison manufacturing facility. You produce 30 license plates. So that's going to be something. It takes a little bit longer. Oh, I'm just doing a stretcher. To get going. But advance payment 20,000, and that might pay for me to get the whatchamacallit, cell block B going. Give me some extra cash. I'm gonna do this guy now. Even though I'm not gonna be working on him for a tiny bit, I want to get the CCTV monitor stuff happening. Slow it down a little bit. Let's check our utilities here. CCTV monitor can go here, and then I'll put the door control on the other side. Actually, these cameras I can start placing a few. Where do I want to put them? There's a lot of places I want to put them. Now we'll just start by putting one here. Put one in each of these canteen areas there. I don't know. One there. One there. That's okay to start. I'm definitely going to be wanting more. Pretty much one in every single room. But let's not go cray-cray. Or maybe we should go cray-cray. You never go full cray-cray. Okay, Okay. Speed it up again. Has utilities. Yes. Let's put this in now. Actually, I should do 2 because I want to have, like, it gets to a point where if you have too many servos hooked up to a door control, it just takes forever. So I might do 1 door control, which will handle, like, opening, you know, kind of the entryway stuff, you know, handling the doors for, like, there's a lot of doors just right here. Your reception, the entrance, and all that kind of stuff, and maybe visitation and parole. And then another servo is going to control kind of stuff for the cell blocks and for kitchen and laundry and stuff. I should have a door actually for these guys with metal detectors, so that's something I should be doing. So that's my thinking there. But let's get these guys connected. I think they're all installed. Holding down shift. There we go. Now we just need to hire 20 guards. And then we'll fire 20 guards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. Staff. Look at that, cost us 2,100, man. There we go. Well, 2,000, I guess, for the 20 guards. All right, produce that. But let's see what we have open now. I guess the manufacturing facility, once we get that done, yeah, we'll get the carpentry. This requires, well, we need at least 20 prisoners for that. At least 30 prisoners, at least 40 prisoners. So maybe I should work on the cell block B. Yeah. Might as well open this guy up. 87,000. I really have to urinate. You know what? I'm going to go and urinate, and then we're going to continue this. So I'm going to edit this out, okay? Don't worry. All right, I'm back. I apologize. I really had to go pee, though. Yes, security. I forgot. We need to do a couple more things here before it actually counts as a security room, one of which is a desk. I will put said desk it's a bit of a narrow room, but it's okay. They will live with it. Put some chairs all along here. There we go. And what else do I need? Office chair, filing cabinet. Well, that I think I can have arranged. Put the filing cabinet right next. There we go. Look at it's like the kennel is a ginormous room for 3 cages, and then here it's like the most highly technical advanced nexus of this whole prison, and it's freaking like 4 by 12. Jeez, man, get your priorities straight, buddy. What I will do, prisoner capacity. Well, let's do land expansion. We can get that going. I'll wait for taser rollout. The manufacturing facility. What I will do is I'm just going to make it this whole block for now. We're going to be moving the common room and all this other crap when I figure out a better way of doing it and expanding this stuff out. Actually, objects, we need a door here for now. This is more for, you know, maintenance crews to get through. I don't want the other punks getting out here. What was I thinking? I don't know. I never know what I'm thinking. Yes. Yes. Foundation. So first, let's, because we don't have to worry about prisoners escaping, let's cut out a good chunk of this wall. And then build the foundation. Let's speed it up as well, of course. How much money? 86,000. Yeah, so I'm actually thinking I'm going to buy this other chunk of land. And we'll get $20,000. So we should have enough money to build 50 more cells. And I'm not going to start by building like the full-on cells. What I'll just do is a bed and a toilet just to meet the requirement for a cell. And then after that, I'll do the clone and I'll build the rest as well. Let's get rid of these silly lines there. So foundation, brick. Can I build it now? Yes. Have to fix that one bit of fence. Let's do that now. In terms of entry point, let's just do, let's see here. 2, 4. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 8. This is that. So I should have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. Should be center. So 2, 4, 6. Yep, okay. There we go. There we go. There's your entrance. Go, put it on. And then forestry and shit out here. Actually, what I could do... how big does a parole room need to be? 5 by 5. Alright, let's plan this sucker out. Parole room, I will pretty much keep small-ish. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 5. That'll do it. But what I could do as well is have a couple. Should I build 2 at the same time? Yeah. I'm thinking about it. Actually, ah, shit, that's 7. I wanted them all to be equal. Is there any way they can all be equal? I want to... I don't know. Let me ponder this for a minute. I need to fix this lighting situation here. I will just do this. Actually, this is the workshop. It's going to need a lot of electricity anyways. So. Let me think. I'm thinking. How... Or I could just do 2 slightly larger ones. Maybe I'll just do that, because the needing 3 paroles at one parole offices at one time is actually like, I don't know what the odds of that are. Or the chances. So that's 19. Okay, let me get rid of this inner crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Wait a minute. So that's 8, and this is 9. Yeah, that doesn't work any better. Golly. Well, maybe I just do try 3. 5. Here's what I'll do. I'll do the closest one will be the biggest one. It's fine. It's once. It does bother me a lot. Like, a lot. It bothers me a lot. But I'll put the... Let me move the door here. So they can kind of go and export shit pretty quickly. And I'll remove this. And demolish this portion of the fence. And actually, let's demolish this. There we go. Okay, let's just roll with this. It's gonna cost a decent chunk of change. I ain't afraid. Objects. The official one can have the big door. Or like, not the official, but like the primary. Watch the when they're actually using the parole. They don't use this one. They use one of the two smaller ones. Those bastards. Okay, and let's finish the walls. Ah, this freaking fence. Forgot to remove this one. Okay. Get rid of it. Move it. Go on, get it. Planning. Can get rid of these silly lines. They need electricity, so of course we want to do that. I'm gonna check on our actual. Oh, we definitely need some more capacitors. Okay, get a few of them going before it's too late. Hi-ya-ya, I'm hooked on a feeling, and I'm high on believing. Let's do this. This and this. Even though I didn't need to go that far in, it's okay. Let's check this out. These are roll out. Good. Actually, I really want to do tax relief. It's costs a lot now, but it's going to save us so much money over time. This is going to cost 20,000. Let's just do it. I should have done this before I built all this fence, actually. But that's okay. That's okay. I guess. Shit. Materials. Demolish. All this crap. There we go. I am fine with it. Speed it up. Speed it up. That's one thing I need to look for. This episode is a fair bit longer, of course, than I would expect. But that always happens when I start building a prison, man. Like, the next episode after this will pretty much be when we're ready to take in some prisoners, I think. Or we might even take in a couple this episode just to get things going. That would be fine. Okay, my little henchman doing a good job thus far. All this rubble, take it to the garbage. I should do some like ground treatment for those areas. I like ground treatment. I'm gonna put some wood flooring in the offices and all that stuff, but that's kind of that's not necessary, but I do like it. It does affect the walking speed though, which I guess is a bit of an issue. Oopsies. Demolish that and that. I'll just keep this little strip of gravel for now. Doesn't really matter. We're going to be building over it mostly anyways. Let's just plan it out and make sure I don't have to buy any more land. So this is, I think it's 14 by 26 if my memory serves correct. So 14 by 26. No, 31. Okay. I don't know where I'm thinking 26 from. No matter. So 14 with 2 in between. 14. Oh, we got plenty of space, boys and girls. Wait, was it? Oh, 32. Wait, or 30. No, 31. It was 31, right? Yes, okay. Let's go like this. 13. 14. Jeez. 14. There we go. This is gonna be primo. First things first, before I even build these foundations, what I do want to do is get the fence stuff back up. Get that all nice and tidy. Tidy, tidy, tidy. And same thing for the gravel on this inner one. It's an unnecessary expense that I'm willing to live with. Okay. Now you guys go crazy. How much is the foundation actually going to cost? 8,600. So let's just say 9,000 round up times 3 is 27,000. And then the walls and beds. We might be able to do it. On the money we have now, but that will be close. That will be we're gonna eat a lot of money away building the rest of these fences. Let me think. Is there another 15,000 upfront, completion bonus 40,000? So worst case scenario, we can do this guy. Actually, and the thing is, raise your prisoner capacity to 50, so we don't need to build these canteens. Well, even, you know, the furniture for the canteens is actually pretty cheap. So maybe I will. I don't know. I'm just thinking here. Don't want to take out any loans. Materials, you know what? Screw it. Let's just start one of these. Material. Nope, not material. I want the jail door. And the fence. Let's finish this guy. Like so. And another jail door up in the front. Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to make sure I don't send myself up shit creek without a paddle. How much is this gonna cost? Can't see because the cost is right underneath the distance. 50 meters, but it was like less than 1,000. This is gonna be. Oh yeah, the fence is cheap. That's 219. Big freaking deal. We'll leave one square there just for now until they finish all this other stuff. Okay. All right, it's going okay. We need to buy some equipment for the workshop, which is definitely not cheap. But I can't do the 30 license plates until we have prisoners anyways. So I'll probably wait until we take in some. We'll get the first, like, cash advance or the whatever for taking in the prisoners anyways. So that can wait. All right, there's one. So now let's get working on the most basic cells possible. Okay. Which is costing, that's like $250 for each one. Not so bad. And the beds are like, what, $100, $200? I think we can do this without having to take out any more money or take on any more grants. The education one, I want to do it, and it's something you should start pretty much as soon as you put in classrooms and stuff, so that when somebody successfully completes, you know, you get credit for it. Because it doesn't do it retroactively. Like, say if you have a classroom and you get, I don't know, 10 guys actually pass and get their their GED or their FED, whatever, and then you accept the grant to like reform your education, it's not going to say, it's not going to be like, oh, well, you previously did 10 guys before you did this this grant. No, it don't do that, man. So just keep that in mind. Okay. And we'll get this electrical stuff going. Materials. I guess they chopped down some trees here, so they weren't able to do that bit of gravel, but now they can. Now they can. Alright, hurry up, get out of there, dudes. Here, I'll sell these for you. Don't worry, I'm just like the friggin' owner or whatever. The warding dude, the master. Let's... This guy should get the hell out of here. I'll fix up the rest of the fence soon. What I want to do now... Wait, is this fence? Yeah. Get this guy going. Here we go. Go all the way down like so. This is good. This is a very long episode. If you're still with me, I love you. Oh yeah, you know I love you. I mean, what are you guys doing right now? That's kind of what I want to know. Like, what do you do if you watch my super long videos? Doing homework, you know, chilling on the beds, drawing, doodling some doodles. What do you do? How do you do? I'm just a curious guy. Okay, please finish connecting all this stuff. I don't like seeing blinking lights in this game. It bothers me. I don't want to say OCD, because people say, like, oh, I've got OCD. I'm not saying you don't have OCD, but a good portion of the people who say I have OCD, I don't think understand what OCD is. It is actually like a mental sort of thing. And OCD, it's not just like, oh, I hate it when people leave their socks on the floor, you know, that bothers me. It's like, you cannot leave the room until you, like, remove all the socks and, like, put them in whatever way they need to be. Like, it's like a thing. Like, you have to do it, not like it annoys you. People who say, oh, it's like I'm OCD about it. No, it's just a pet peeve. A pet peeve is something that bothers you and, you know, gets maybe a little more attention from you than some other things, but like it's not gonna just like control your whole day. You know, OCD is a very different thing than pet peeves. And it does my pet peeve I'm OCD over people saying they have OCD over things when really it's pet peeve. No, my pet peeve is people who don't understand the difference between pet peeves and OCDs. You know, just something, you know, I wish was, you know, people took a little more consideration over, I suppose. But that's me. That's me. Anyways, enough of that. Let's do... First, let's do the cells. Let's mark these guys. Utilities. I need to do the piping as well. Shoot. I forgot about that. Let's just go all the way, baby. And then we go down like so, up like so, and over to the side. 26. This is gonna be close, man, because it's like 8,600 for the foundation. Then you got a, you know, a couple more grand for all these walls, and then the piping, and then we got to get the beds. So I don't know. Somehow I'm making $935 in cash flow a day. I don't know how that works, but it does somehow. Whatever. Okay. We can finish this guy. And this guy. And they have access to this inner dude anyway, so it should be fine. Okay. Let's do these guys. It's gonna be good though. I'm excited. Like, we're building so much prison before we have any inmates. But I think that's a fairly big key to success in this game. I've never gone, like, this far with it, but I like to build prisons generally. Like, build them out, think through as much of this stuff before we get the prisoners. Because as soon as the prisoners are in here, it's a lot harder to do construction and stuff, because you're all like, well, okay, I need to construct this. Oh, I need to remove this wall, like move this door, right? You're just creating chances for prisoners to escape. So it's better to get as much of the core construction done before the prisoners are in, because then you don't have to think about those things. So yeah. Plus, I want it to be smooth, you know? As soon as you get prisoners, then you're watching the prisoners, but then you see all these things that are, like, inefficient, like connecting servos and metal detectors and stuff like that. So that's why I want to get that done now. So when the prisoners are here, the guards can be, you know, as stress-free as possible. Which is something I should really think about getting the servos soon, but they're not cheap, and I'd at least first like to get the cell block B status, if possible. So let me do this now. Objects. Let's do all the beds. Here's what I'll do. Bed. Yeah, $200 a piece. Times 10 is 2,000 just for the beds, man. The toilets are what? 100. Oy. So that's 1,000. 3,000 plus 8,600 for the foundation. So that's 11,600 plus like 250. 253, 400 for each wall. So 4 times 10 is 4,000 for these walls. So you're looking at 15,600 plus the piping and electrical, which I'm not going to count. Let's just say 15,000 for one cell block, for a basic cell block. So we definitely don't have enough money as is to finish these two. But we can get close, and I might just do the education reform to get another initial 15,000 from that. Alright. But it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so foundations. I guess I'll get started on this guy. Objects. Large jail door here and here. And let's take a look at them grants. 15,000. I'll get 15 more. No, 20,000 from the cell block. And then pretty much all these other guys are going to require actually having prisoners in here. So that's okay. That's good. And then we'll have some money left over, I think, for getting servos before we actually bring in these prisoners. Let's just do this now. Cannot accept any more. Let me check out what all we have left here. Taser rollout. Probably should do that, but that's 5,000. I'm going to wait on that. I'm actually going to wait on education for a tiny bit until we get this other stuff done. They built a foundation before they chopped down the tree. Crazy dudes. Okay. Let me see here. Utilities. This guy. And I suppose I can get some of this piping going. Goes down to there. And then there. Hopefully I have this all lined up properly. Just sometimes easier to do it before you get all the other walls and furniture in place. You know, in the real world it would be anyways. Typically before you even do you pour the foundation, you dig all your trenches, you get all the underground stuff in, then you pour the foundation. Not the other way around. It's very inefficient. Anyways. Let me see here. These guys need doors. I forgot the doors are like, they cost, what is it? $200. So 2 times it, that's another 2,000. So it's like 17,000 per cell block. Ay, ay, ay. It's okay. It'll be worth it because we don't have to deal with this crap later on for quite a while. And I'm going to be taking in maximum security dudes, so it's not something where, you know, I want to have to worry about modifying the prison too much when I've got all these cold-hearted killers in the prison. As well, I need to, for now, expand this. I really like the kitchen. Oh, yeah, we're going to need a bigger kitchen. We're going to need a bigger boat, and we're going to need a bigger kitchen. We're going to need a bigger everything, actually. I didn't really... But, no, it's fine. I'm not taking in 50 maximum security dudes at once. So, we'll have time to expand this. Build a bigger laundry, kitchen, all that good stuff. I'm excited though. This is going all right. It's a luxury prison right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. Take a sip of my drink. Basically, I want to get to the complete the cell block B status, and then I think that's where we're gonna leave things off. All right, so we've got 30. So I suppose what I could do. Clone Stallone. Let's do this. There we go. It's like 1,000 each time we do that. And then now we just need to do it like that. Yeah. We don't got the money. This is, I might take out a very small loan. But we should be able to pay it back pretty soon, as long as I make sure I pay it back as soon as I can. Which, by getting cell block B, I should be able to. I don't even know why I'm like rushing to do cell block B. But I am. Okay. Going fast. Okay, I've got some door storage. Power's okay, but it will jump up once we finish this last cell block there. Pretty much all the fencing's in place. Actually, what I want to do, put a jail door there. I didn't need to demolish that, but it's okay. We're getting there. $16,000 left. Okay. Maybe I'll just get going on this last foundation. Objects, get our expensive doors. They gotta remove that tree. Bus driver, move that tree! Seriously though, you can move the tree. Cut it down. It's tropical. I don't want that here. I want all these deciduous mofos. Deciduous coniferous. 7,185. Yeah. Shoot. Grants. See what I could do. Which you can't sell shares if you don't have prisoners. What is it? At least 20. Yeah. Look at how much our prison's worth. 120,000. We don't have anybody in here yet. That's pretty cool. Utilities. Here we go. And this door goes right there. Nice. Okay. 6,000. How big of a loan do I want to take? Let's wait. Let's wait until I actually need. Let's see how far we can get on 6,000. I guess technically I could have just made like one of these guys. Oh, why didn't I do that? I could have fit easily so many small cells in here and then just demolished. But, if you're gonna do it right. I should have done that though. Yeah, it's all good. Okay. Finish that. I will get you to do the piping. Pipe in hot. Like this. Do like that. Got this down to a freaking science, man. Oopsies. How much? $5,800. Okay. It looks legit though now. Now that we've got a few cell blocks, looking legit. I like it a lot, man. Okay. I guess I should make... I need to do education. Where's the yards? The yard birds. Yard. Wish this was freaking alphabetical, man. Can never find it. Okay. You and you. We're making money. We're back up to 6,000. I dig it. Okay, clone. Clone Stallone. That's not cloning. Okay. There. Oh, alright. Insufficient funds now. Okay, let's take out a small loan. But this time, I'm watching it, man. 500. 1,000. I'm gonna pay it back as soon as I can. I think 2,500 is the most I can. Oh, shit. Alright. That might be okay, though. Because it should be 1090 for the remaining dudes. Something like that. Actually, a tiny bit less for this one. 1060. Insufficient funds, my asshole. Why don't you let me take out a bigger loan? Shit. Don't do this to me, man. Don't you do this to me. Okay, actually, here. Dismantle. Dismantle. Here's another thing I'm also gonna do. Staff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 5. Help with the cash flow. We'll get rid of these trees. And we can sell them. And then I can make that 20,000 that I really, really want and need. So I can pay back this loan. The loan itself isn't a big deal right now. But the interest does add up. And that sucks. And it's like 2 more freaking cells. Shit. Ah, why didn't I just do that? I could have just... Yeah, I should have just done really small cells here. It's okay. It's okay. Cell. Not the tree stump. Okay. I'm getting close. I'd like to get up to like... Well... Doesn't really matter. Okay, here's now. Let's pause it just so shit don't hit the fan. There you go. Now hit play. 24. Perfect. And I know there's a few more logs to sell anyways. So we should be fine. We'll pay back the loan. We'll finish up these canteens. I will do grass in the yard here, and hopefully we should have money for servos and stuff. And actually, then I can do cell block C, which will give us some more cash up front. Although I'm not sure I want to do that one so soon, to be honest with you, because it'll be hanging around for quite a while. Might not hurt. It'll probably hurt. Okay, you can hurry up and finish this. All right, we're down to $0 exactly. Don't make me go into the red. Lady in red, warden in red. It just doesn't sound the same. Hurry up, though. Okay, we're back up to 6, but I guess we do have a positive cash flow. That's good. I have no idea how. Exports, 400. Federal grant, I forgot about that. Alright. So it's the exports that help, man. But it's only temporary. Because we don't really have anything more to export. I'll have chopped down all the trees. Save for this one. I'm going to keep this tree as a legacy. The lone survivor. Well, we will have a lot more trees in the future because I love trees. And we're going to have a forest tree. Forest tree. It's got tree right in it. Planting. Let me get rid of these. There you go. There we go. 20 G's in the bank. So, grants. Decrease. Pay it back, sucker. Cell block. So this, raise your prisoner capacity to 100. We only get 10,000 in advance, which is not worth it because it's going to take so long to get to cell block C. Yeah. So what we need to do, it's auto saving. Good. Fill these guys there. And then I want to, for now, I'm actually going to keep I was going to say I want to put a door here to lock so the other chumps don't go here. Let's actually do this. I'm going to unmark these as cells now just so they don't put them in there. I want them all going in these two little cell blocks to start. So let's go. I'm going to take in a few. Let's take in, first of all, I want them all. 6 max securities. So we'll get $6,000 one-time payment, $1,000 per dude, which is obviously different. Like you get 500 for medium security, 300 for minimum security, and then from then on out, though, every day you get the same amount per dude, which is changed. It used to be different, but I'm okay with it. I will need to hire some guards to help take care. How many? We got 4 hours, but first let's get some servos going. So, utilities, servo. I need one here. Why can't I put it there? That actually sucks balls. Why is that the way that it is? Is it because of the perimeter thingy? That could be it. Alright, well, let's just start like this. So 200 apiece. Let's do that. These are going to be very busy areas as well. We don't need to do them for the individual cells. Okay. What is this guy? This is the visitation. Screw it, we'll get that going too. There we go. Let's just start with that. And see how we do. Yeah, it's got to be something to do with the way we've got the doors here. Okay, wait. Actually, let's do... First of all, let me hire the guards. I'm going to hire 6 guards. 1 for each of these fuckers we got coming in. Pardon my French. Let's actually cancel these 2. I'm going to try something else. Dismantle this door. Dismantle this. I'm going to move them back. Even though I want them right here. Why are these, like, close the jail doors, dudes? Okay. It's a race to get the servos. I should have done that much sooner. It's all good. You go and get them good. As our power generation is fine. Alright. This should be showing up any second now. This is a supply truck. Where's the actual... Oh, there they are. Here's the prison. Prison bus. We're in the prison. The prison isn't showing up. The prison bus shows up to the prison. Okay, now the doors. Yeah, now that the dudes have shown up. It's supposed to be getting this. Ah, see, this is the pain. The guards have to open the doors for these silly billies. And I've only got so many guards. So it takes time. A lot of time. So that's why I want the servos. This was not supposed to be... Apparently that's a box. Alright. Okay, there they go. At least one guard is taking in a dude. 14 years. Aggravated assault, violent disorder. What an asshole. Okay. Don't worry. I'll open it for you. Where are the rest of the guards? Are they jerking off? Oh, some of them are. 3 of them are sitting there. Screw this. I need to hire some more guards. I forgot about that. 1, 2. You know what? Let's have 10 to help out. And let's get some of the stuff connected. I will connect. Shit. You. It's like, what? They don't hardly have anything else connected. Alright, I will help you. Shit. I didn't mean to cancel. Okay, objects. No, utilities. Servo. This guy's got to go here. I think I canceled half of them just by trying to open up the doors. Which is horse shit. There we go. What other ones did I screw up? Still can't build anything there or there. Okay, well, let me open it for... Oh, why is... Yeah, because the door moves that way. Maybe that's why. You can dismantle it if you want. Oh, he's naked. I can see your man nipples. Oh, this guy's in a gang. He's got a tattoo on his face. 39 years. Oh my goodness. Perjury, perjury. Assault, assaulting an officer. Previous bodily harm. Holy shnikes. He's a bad boy. 2 hours in your prison activity lockdown. He ain't happy. Alright. Oh. Okay. Connect to this guy. And this guy. There you go. You need to get in. Shit. Ah. Utilities. I wish it wasn't right click to frickin' open doors, man. I guess I could open it manually, but... Or not manually, but set it to open. Where are you going? Seriously, this servo shit is pissing me off. Oh, I need to hire cooks. Cooks. 2. And gardener, janitor. 2 janitors should still be okay, I think. Come on, man. Install the servos. I'm going to speed it up a tiny bit. Just don't want to go too crazy. Alright. Let's open it for you. There you go. Okay, he's installing this one. So you can connect to this guy. Okay, I'm going to let the guards open most of these doors for these chumps now. But they installed. Oh, this one is installed. Connect to this guy. And this guy. And this guy. And wait a minute. And this guy. There you go. And this guy. We're getting close. He needs to get that one installed up there. Dismantle a couple of these doors, which they're doing, so I can move them back and see if that was what was affecting these doors here, which I feel like it is. Let's try it now. Servos. No. I don't get it. Must be because it's perimeter wall or something like that. You know what? Maybe I should keep a guard on patrol right here. In here. You know, I'm actually going to do that for now. Right there. So he can always open up this shit. And, you know, he'll go on break, but then another guard can come and help out. Frig. I do need to get the servos set up for these, though. I think it is just because it's perimeter walls, man. That's got to be it. Alright. Well, we'll figure the rest of that door stuff out later. It should be manageable right now, as is, with 6 prisoners. And then we've got... Let me see. Yeah, we've got some work to do. 13,000. Education. Prisoners are getting fed. Produce 30 license plates. Oh, shit. This guy, connect to... Actually, it's this guy. Are you installing this? Yes, you are. You're a superstar. That's good. I think most other doors should be connected. This guy should connect to you. What? Oh, I've got a bit of overlap on this one. It's fine. It's fine. They can both be connected. I think we should be okay for now. I don't want to clear anything. This guy down here. Did I connect him? Connect. There you go, buddy. You're good to go. It's good to go. So these guys are definitely getting fed. If we look at logistics, food distribution, you can see here we can say like, you know, which prisoner, which cell blocks eat in which canteen. Obviously, I haven't put the canteens in here. So all these guys, if they were here, would be coming to this canteen. But I could say, well, you know, you go to this canteen and you go to this one, but you guys on the end come to this one. And, you know, when we have more than one kitchen, I can say, oh, this kitchen is only providing food to this canteen, and this other kitchen is providing for these 4. You know, you do how you want. But it looks like it's going okay. Laundry distribution, similar thing. Room quality. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. So, how many more? 25 freaking prisoners. No, okay. Prisoners. I don't want all. I want, I don't know how many we want. Let's just do 4. We're just gonna do a little bit. And when they're getting here, that's gonna be good. Actually, you know what? I think this is where we're gonna cut it off. This has been a long episode, so we're gonna work on getting more and more prisoners in the next episode, doing the workshop. So sorry, I'm just doing a stretch. So we can get license plates and all that stuff. And as well, I'm hoping that we have some the newest update in the next episode. If it's not going to be in the next episode, it should be in the one after that. It's hard to stop myself from wanting to record this game. So October 6th, which is tomorrow as of this recording, I will have the final version 1 update of Prison Architect. So you guys, you might want to go and check it out. It's going to be awesome if you haven't bought this game already. I really do highly recommend it. But yeah, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Anyways, I'm going to say fare thee well to all y'all, and we'll pick up where we left off in the next episode. Until then, peace out.